What's happening, family? Adrian back with another video. I wanted to tap in with you guys real quick because I was thinking about something that helped me in the smear campaign. We're going to talk about the smear campaign in this video. But first, I want to thank each and every last one of you guys for continuing to rock with the channel. All of my new subs, I appreciate y'all for joining the channel, man. Here we discuss narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I'm a narcissistic abuse survivor, and I am here to basically share my story with you guys and help you guys on your healing journey, man. I was able to navigate my healing journey pretty well, so I wanted to, just kind of share my wisdom and my knowledge with you guys to help you guys heal a lot faster, because I know how rough it is. Like, I have been in several narcissistic relationships that I didn't even realize that I was in because I didn't know what narcissism was. So once I figured this thing out, I wanted to share my knowledge with you guys and give you guys some shortcuts on your own personal healing journey, man. So that's what I'm here to do. I appreciate all the love y'all show. Much love to the entire family for just continuing to rock with me. So let's get into it, the smear campaign. So I did not know that I was being smeared when I was going through the smear campaign. I didn't know that it was a such thing as like you dating somebody, the relationship being good, everything is going well, and then behind the scenes somebody is like playing both sides. So it's like in front of you everything is good, but then behind the scenes they're going back and smearing your name, and they're telling everybody that you're this type of person and you're that type of person and all of that kind of stuff. And yesterday I did a video on the narcissist basically keeping everybody separate from each other so they can control the narrative. And so that's pretty much what she did in my situation. Like, she didn't bring me around her family, but the whole time she made it seem in front of me like we was in a perfect relationship, like everything was cool. Now when I would get around her family would be like kind of standoffish to me. But again, I didn't understand that this was a smear campaign being run on me and that she had already started the smear campaign or nothing like that. So my dad, again, going back to what my dad used to say, my dad used to always say, it's how you carry yourself. It's how you carry yourself. Like, if you carry yourself like a man, you're gonna get treated like a man. If you carry yourself like a sucker, you're gonna get treated like a sucker. If you carry yourself like a clown, you're gonna get treated like a clown. Like, for the ladies, if you carry yourself like a hoe, you're gonna get treated like a hoe. I mean, it's as simple as that. And that is actually one of the things that helped me during the smear campaign, because my walk, like the natural person that I am, went completely against everything that she tried to make me out to be. Like, she tried to basically make it seem like I felt like I was better than her family, or my family thought that we were better than her family because we were from America and her family was Guyanese and all of that kind of stuff. And what always blow up in her face is that her family would treat me real standoffish, but I didn't realize that I was, number one, being smeared, and number two, I always give so much respect before I show any disrespect. So when I'm coming around the family, I'm like, hey, like, I'm being my natural self, and my natural self is like when I'm in a environment that I should be able to be comfortable in, I'm myself. I'm like, hey, what's up? How y'all doing? Just like I come on a video and chop it up with y'all, I salute the family, like, hey, what's good? I dap people up. I show love when I get on certain scenes. So when she smeared me to her whole family, but when I'm coming around her family, I'm being me. I'm like, hey, what's up, y'all? What's good? I'm pounding people. I'm dapping people up like, yeah, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Everything cool. And it's like they are looking like he's nothing like what you made him out to be. So that's one of the things that I just noticed about my situation in the smear campaign. It's like, I didn't even realize I was in a smear campaign. I didn't realize that people existed that did this type of stuff at all. I didn't realize, because there was like no reason for her to lie. There was no reason for her to smear my name. I was very easygoing and happy-go-lucky in the situation. And I was also in a situation where I could have taken it or left it. Like, so if she would have came to me and said, hey, you know what, this not working out for me. I just need my own space. I need my own time, whatever the case may be. I would have been like, hey, salute, I'm gonna holler at you. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I've remained who I am, the fact that I remained the person that I've always been is what saved me during the smear campaign, because everything that she wanted to make people believe about me, it failed. It like everything fumbled, because I was so jovial when I came around. I was so like people just could not see what she was trying to make them see. She was trying to make them believe that I thought that I was like better than anybody, and I'm like, nah, I never said I was better than, man. Like, she told her entire family that I, like, myself and my family, with us being Americanized Black, you know, African Americans, we thought that we were better than the Guyanese folks that came over here. And she has a culture where, you know, they listen to reggae music, man. I grew up on that. Like, I grew up with a lot of Jamaican and, you know what I'm saying, friends from all over the world, man. I got friends from everywhere. So it's like, I grew up listening to reggae. I love curry chicken. I love jerk chicken. I love plantain, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I'm thinking that I'm winning by having her on my team. Like, man, my son is gonna not only have my swag, but he gonna have, you know, her cultural swag as well. And I'm thinking like, man, that's a hell of a blend. And the entire time she was playing on a whole nother team as me. Like, she wasn't even on, she was wearing the same jersey but wasn't playing for my team. So I appreciate each and every last one of you guys for continuing to rock with the channel. Again, your walk is what is going to save you during the smear campaign. You don't have to try to fight against it. You don't have to try to argue back and forth with the family, because they're not going to listen to you and they're not going to believe you anyway. You literally have to lead with action during the smear campaign, because that is the one thing that they can't take away from you. They can lie on you, they can smear your name, they can say that you did this, or you were this type of person, or you were that type of person, but your actions is going to speak louder than words. Like, and I actually get that now. And like I said, my dad used to always say, you know, it's how you carry yourself. And I agree with that so much more, especially now that I've been through narcissistic abuse, because how I carried myself is what protected me. And that was my shield, that was my shell around me when somebody's actually trying to like destroy your name, like dragging your name completely through the mud. I've done so many good things in life. I've showed so much love to people in life that when an arbitrary person tries to come and smear my name is already solidified. My actions are already stamped. And even after trying to smear my name, my actions continue to be solid. So people that's on the outside looking in, eventually they're gonna be able to see through that. They might, you know, believe some of it at the very beginning of it, but if you continue to be who you are, like, I'm a very good father. And one of the things that she tried to present was that I did not want to be in my child's life. Now, she tried to present that to her family, but on my side of things, I was like, listen, I need to see, you know, right now we don't have a custody agreement in place. So we are doing a split thing where she keeps him during the week and I get him every single weekend. Now, she tried to present herself as, well, she tried to present me as not wanting to be in the child's life at all. But from everybody from the outside looking in, what they see is I have gotten my son every single weekend since he's been born. I've had my son, except in the only times that I didn't have my son is when she was playing parental alienation games, so she was trying to keep me away from him. She wasn't letting me see him for months at a time and stuff like that. So that's the only time that I have ever not sacrifice my own personal time and my own personal weekends. And that's extremely hard because I work a full-time job, and then not only do I work a full-time job, I get him every single weekend. So I literally don't have any time and like personal time to myself a lot of times, and even to establish. And I think she kind of did that on purpose, because without me having any personal time of my own, it's hard for me to establish another relationship, and she kind of knows that. So she's like, well, he's working during the week, he has a full-time job, and I know he's chasing his money and his career and his success and all of that kind of stuff, and then he has the baby on the weekend. So she literally uses that to box me into the situation, to where, okay, yeah, I can work and I can go here and I can take care of the baby, but I don't have any other time to nurture any other type of relationship. So she's like literally trying to keep me on the hook while she's out playing games with the new supply and doing her thing. She's trying to keep me on the hook by monopolizing my time with my child, and then she's using my own personal schedule against me, because she knows my schedule, she knows my work, she knows what I'm doing. And that's kind of like the situation as it is right now. So I just wanted to drop that video real quick. It's like, continue to be who you are. You don't have to argue back and forth. You don't have to try to prove a point. If you continue to be the person that you are, it's going to shine through, it's going to show through, and your light will definitely chase away that darkness, man. These people lying, cheating, stealing, doing all kinds of stuff, and all of that stuff is going to catch up with them. Like, oh, when they say what's done in the dark is going to come to light, that's absolutely what's going to happen. And I've had that happen by being quiet, staying silent in my situation, and just continuing to be a good father, continuing to be a good person, continuing to go to work and, you know, be a good employee, all of that kind of stuff. So it's like my walk is not matching up with her story. My walk in everyday life, everywhere else I go, does not match up with the, you know, 15, 20 minutes of a lie that she's trying to tell about me. So that's my video, y'all. I will check in with y'all later. Much love to the entire family. Thanks for all of y'all that continues to join. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. If y'all want to join the Facebook group, the link is in the channel description. I'd love to see y'all over there, and I will talk to y'all in a minute. See y'all.